The iPhone 15 Pro Max is a powerful flagship phone that delivers upgrade-worthy features including a lighter and more compact titanium design, a bigger 5x zoom, and a useful action button. The A17 Pro chip is the fastest around and enables console-quality gameplay while the battery lasts an epic 14 hours. Our only complaints are slow charging via USB-C and a not quite great digital zoom. The iPhone 15 Pro Max ditches the stainless steel sides of past Pros for a titanium design, and it's a big deal. Why? Because the Space Age Grade 5 titanium Apple uses is stronger yet lighter. Yes, it's the same titanium used on the Mars rover. The natural titanium color has grown on me thanks to its sci-fi vibe. The blue titanium is nice as well. You also can pick up the phone in silver titanium and black titanium. The iPhone 15 Pro Max weighs 7.8 ounces compared to 8.5 ounces for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I really notice the difference when I have the phone in my hand and in my pocket. The new Pro Max is also more compact, measuring 6.29 by 3.02 by 0.32 inches versus 6.33 by 3.05 by 0.31 inches for its predecessor. So while the new iPhone is a tad thicker, it's easier to use with one hand. It's the first big screen iPhone that doesn't feel like one. The iPhone 15 Pro Max feels better too because of its contoured design. The edges are rounded and less sharp than the last 14 Pro Max, so they dig into your hands less. The bottom edges houses the new USB-C port, which is way overdue, but is still welcome because you can charge your iPhone, iPad and MacBook with the same cable. The action button, which replaces the ringer switch, is one of the best and also most frustrating things about the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But let me start with the good news. The button still silences calls with a long press if you have the silent mode setting assigned. But in the setting app, you can configure the action button to launch all sorts of things, including the camera, voice recorder, flashlight, translate and more. You can even pick specific actions from within an app like launching right into a selfie with the camera app. If you want even more options, the action button works in sync with the shortcut app. So you can assign it launch any app you want with a long press or create shortcuts to do things like messages, a specific contact, which is nice to have when I want to let the family know I'm on my way home or running late. My problem with the action button is that it supports only one function at a time. So if you want it to launch the camera, you can't use it also mute calls. My advice to Apple would be to let people perform app shortcuts with a double press and keep the long press for silent mode. The iPhone 15 Pro Max biggest camera upgrade has it playing zoom catch up with the competitions, but it arguably surpasses all the best camera phones in over quality. There's a larger main sensor for the 48 megapixel camera, which now shoots 24 megapixel photos by default, but the Pro Max also lets you choose from 48 megapixel HEIF to save space or Pro RAW for more creative control. The main camera also gives you 3 shooting options: 24mm, 28mm and 25mm, and you can pick which one by tapping the 1x button to toggle between them. In addition, the iPhone 15 Pro Max's camera is smart enough to sense depth info, so you don't have to engage portrait mode to take a portrait of a person or pet. You can also change the focus point of your shot after the fact. Let's start with the zoom. A new tetra prism lens on the iPhone 15 Pro Max achieves a 5x optical zoom, which is big jump up from the 3x on the previous model and the regular iPhone 15 Pro. You also get a max of 25x digital zoom, up from 15x on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. In our side-by-side testing the Galaxy S23 Ultra, the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivered a sharper and warmer picture at 5x, but at 25x digital zoom, the iPhone's shot has more noise and less definition than Samsung's. What impresses me the most is the iPhone 15 Pro Max night mode performance, as you'll see in these comparison shots. Last but not least, the iPhone 15 Pro Max's ultra-wide camera gets a modest upgrade with a new anti-reflective coating. It does a great job handling the sun coming in from the left side of the frame with a nice gradation of colors in the blue sky, and both the wooden posts in the foreground and the building on the right look sharper. The warmer color profile might not be for everyone though. The iPhone 15 Pro Max packs a number of video upgrades. Cinematic mode now supports digital zoom up to 3x, and pros will appreciate the ability to export ProRes footage via USB-C at up to 4K and 60 frames per second. Based on my testing, the iPhone 15 Pro Max offers breathtaking video quality, and the 5x zoom lets you get closer to the action than ever before. Check out this 4K clip. The iPhone 15 Pro Max actually isn't just an iterative upgrade. For a change, you get a stronger and lighter design from titanium that makes a big differences in everyday use, as well as a smart replacement for the ringer switch in the action button. Based on my camera testing, the iPhone 15 Pro Max arguably offers the best photo quality around, especially in low light, and the bigger 5x zoom is a great upgrade I have been waiting for, even if the digital zoom could be a bit sharper. Add in the powerful A17 Pro chip for next-gen gaming, USB-C port and super long battery life, and you have the best iPhone money can buy. Yes, the iPhone 15 Pro is good, but I'd rather have the longer endurance, bigger screen and smaller zoom.